This is the Burj Khalifa 1-to-1 scale in survival Minecraft. Just kidding, that's actually about half of it. Currently, we are about 400 blocks up of the total 830 something, 800 something. This is a project that me and my friend have been working on ever since early 2021, on and off over the past few years. We've made quite the progress on this thing. As far as I know, we are the only people truly to build the Burj Khalifa 1-to-1 scale in Minecraft in survival mode. Others have done it before in creative mode, and none in survival that I could find. There might be someone out there somewhere who maybe has done it before, but I couldn't find anybody who's done it. So I figured the Burj Khalifa is cool. It's pretty tall, about 800 or so meters tall. Your first thought may be, well, Minecraft only goes up to about 300 or something blocks in the newer versions. And that's why this is more like vanilla with an asterisk. It's vanilla with a data pack that raises the height limit to 1,000 blocks. That is the only modification to the game that we have, though. Everything else is entirely vanilla. Nothing that would make resource collecting or building any easier than it would be in just the normal base game. And of course, I'm using some client-sided mods as well, like Fabric with Sodium and Distant Horizons and stuff like that. But as I said, we're about 400 blocks up right now, so we're almost exactly halfway at this point. Let me show you a bit of a view from the top here. It's pretty high up. You can see just about anywhere in the world. I can go thousands of blocks out, and you will still be able to see this thing just absolutely towering over everything. Let me see if I can get farther out here. So here we are on a mountain a couple thousand blocks away, and look at that. And you can imagine that being about twice as tall as it is now, and that is what the full thing will look like when it's finished. Unfortunately, with Distant Horizons, though, it kind of just looks like a white blob with some blue streaks in it because of the way that Distant Horizons renders faraway chunks. But when you do get within render distance, this thing is absolutely incredible. I do have some screenshots here from when we started, and I actually have some logs of the progress that we made. Just clearing out the base to even begin building took us several hours over the course of about 4 days. I know on the scale of modern Minecraft builds, this really isn't that much, but as far as I've been able to tell, people have only built the Burj Khalifa 1-to-1 scale in creative mode. I couldn't find anybody who's done it in survival just yet. And honestly, even the ones in creative mode, in my opinion, don't look nearly as good or as accurate as ours does. I think that's partly due to the fact that I used a 3D model to get a voxel version of this first. Not really much of this was eyeballed. I tried to follow the plans as closely as I could. As for the block choice, I know the building in real life isn't as white as this. Quick correction here. I was going to go on a tangent about how the color isn't exactly accurate, and it's probably a bit more gray, but I went and checked, and I don't know where I got that from. From far away, it looks pretty gray, but when you see pictures like this, you realize that I was actually pretty spot on with the color choice. As I was going to say, though, other people have gone with different palettes, but honestly, I think this one looks the best. Unfortunately, this isn't something that I do regularly. So I don't really have any crazy replay mod time-lapse footage to show you guys. I never really thought when I started this project that I would finish it, let alone get even just halfway. I do, however, have some screenshots from early on that can show you some of the build process. Here we are clearing out the area and kind of laying out the basis for the shape and where we wanted to place everything, making sure it all fit and looked good. And finally getting the first few layers down. I really like how this base section turned out. It was by far the most complex and the hardest shape to build, but it turned out really good. Even still today, after having spent years on this build, it still amazes me with just how massive this building is. Here's some cool screenshots with shaders. This one looks absolutely amazing. This is by far my favorite screenshot of the Burj of all time. I'm really excited to see how this build goes. Let me know if you guys want to see some more, maybe some progress updates. This video is just kind of a test for me to kind of gauge interest in this project. It seems pretty cool at 400 blocks, but I can only imagine how this thing's going to look when it's actually finished. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.